bonjour, 안녕하세요. Thank you for coming to my channel. Are you beauty or the beast today? Earlier when I came to Switzerland, which was 2016, about 5 years, it was very difficult time of my life. Yes, Switzerland is known as the beautiful, like a paradise, peaceful country, which is true. Very neutral and safe, and yeah, everything seems to be almost perfect. But for us as a Korean and as a person, it's such a different culture and environment and system that I had to face, and the language and basically yeah, as an international culture, it depends on the case, but in our case, I started to live in my husband's country, so everything was completely foreign and strange and yeah, just new for us, for me, and I didn't have good experience at the beginning because I didn't speak any French except bon appetit and bonjour and stuff like this. And Geneva is known as very like international city. There are a lot of expats, but still to be able to build up the true relationship, like a local relationship, you really need to speak French, because when you go to the supermarket, what's written in the package is like Italian, French, and German, and none of them I don't understand. There are three different languages, but I don't have a clue about what is the full milk. So it took me a while to really feel comfortable to go to the market to buy what I really want. And when you ask people, there are of course gentle, kind, nice, Swiss people that I met that I will talk about. But at the beginning, some French people or some people, when I ask them, excusez-moi, then they say I don't speak English. And when I go to the post office, obviously the system was very different. There are many difficult cases that I had to cry because they were like, oh, c'est pas possible. They're not like American who has like bubbly spirit with smile. Oh, are you new in this town? And they try to help you with smile. But here, people generally don't smile so much. So with the smile, without smile, I feel already intimidated to do my work, small stuff in the post office or in the government official area. And first thing that I heard is c'est pas possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. Then you know, you already feel kind of nervous. Okay, it's not possible, but I don't know how to figure it out because they are not willing to explain in English, and I don't speak French. So I felt so stupid and dumb because for 2 years I can't even go buy proper product that I want, and also just too little errand that I could do for my husband to go to post office or like, you know, government official place for getting some document and stuff like this, that became like such a big deal and difficulty to me. So I feel like, okay, I lost my job. I couldn't carry on as a counselor at the beginning so much because of language and all those system. And then the only thing that I do is to help some little things for my husband, and then I couldn't do it. I failed it. So there was a lot of sense of feeling failure and small, feel very, oh, I'm so small, I cannot do this. I had to build up the fear. Okay, what if they're not gonna help me, or what if I don't understand them, what if, like, all kind of stuff, you know. So it was very difficult in that sense. And also you know, when you are moving to the new country, basically you are uprooting your own root from your own family and friends and your culture and your country, you know. And uprooting, if you do gardening, which I do, when you uproot the plants and stuff like this, it's not easy. It's like they are so tied into the soil because they are so used to be there. That's their ground, right? So they're so grounded on the soil that they are planted, and they don't want to be uprooted, right? And then when you plant them again into the new place, it takes time for them to really put their roots again and produce their fruits. So for me, last 5 years of being in Switzerland, it was uprooting process from my own and reroot myself and to feel safe with my soil and my terre. And I feel like maybe the time will come that I will produce fruits. But until now, it's still very challenging to be in the complete new place as a spouse of somebody. And it's like, when you go to see the circus, like how nervous it is to see them when they are in the air. They are like doing the swing in the air, right? But they are holding on to their one swing. And whenever they go closer, they have to let the hands go. And then they can go to the station that they want to stay safely in the air. So I felt like staying in this new culture and adapting to this new culture was like I was hanging in the air. Should I let it go? I'm so scared. I know where I need to be is there, but it's so hard to let myself go with the fear. What if it's not going to be safe? Because I am Korean and I am a daughter of my parents and friend of my friends since long time ago. They are my people, right? And to come here, learn new language, new culture, new people, new family, all those things was so hard to let it go from my own and stand on the safe platform. It takes time. It takes a lot of time, a lot of assurance, a lot of support. Yeah. And one thing today, what I want to focus on, I would like to share what I love about Switzerland. Because last 4 years, I'm sorry to the Swiss who might listen to this, but I didn't like this culture and people and this place. Whenever I go back to Korea or other people, oh my god, you live in Switzerland, amazing. Like I was like, no way, no way. If you come here for traveling, yes, it is just for like a week, But to live here is tough, really tough. It's tough, really. I'm sorry. I'm still not get over with this, but yes, it is tough. And I started to build up a lot of negativity and criticism about this place because everything is like really difficult different from my own culture that makes me feel very, very difficult. So yeah, I that was a very sad because my husband, he's Swiss and they're a beautiful culture and his family is amazing. Really, they are so amazing. They host me, they embrace me really well, and they're very international and they're very intelligent and very, very polite people. So for me, it was easier because I have a strong family, good connection. But at the same time, yes, it is very exclusive, their own, they're very unique and special. It's so hard to fit in right away. It takes time to fit in and understand their different culture. But at the beginning, I waste my emotion a lot, how different it is that Swiss people doesn't embrace and receive other people out of their system so much, because my degree and everything is from Korea and US. So those things, it's not valid. And so I build up a lot of negativity, but now it's a time to focus on the things that are very, very nice about Switzerland, because yes, indeed, this place is great and I love my husband who is Swiss. So if you are suffering to be in the international marriage, that you move to the spouse, you're one of your spouse country, that you face a lot of obstacle and difficulty, which is so normal, but it is very difficult for you. It takes time and a lot of support and trying to bring yourself together, not to be very depressive, which I was, and criticize about your season and what you do as somebody who is étranger, as a stranger to the new country, because time and your effort will bring you better place, better connection, network, and the language and understanding and your desire to love this place, it'll come. So instead of being in the high trees and critical attitude, let's find out what we can be grateful and thankful for your season, because otherwise your season is already tough. Okay, so let me share what I really love about Switzerland. There we go. This is the village that I live in, which is called La Plaine. This is such an amazing, beautiful place to stay. And this is 4 p.m. and we don't hear anything else except the sound of bell from all the sheep way over there somewhere. All the grass. And also a lot of birds singing like beautiful, no noise, such a peace, colors. This is one thing that I really love about Switzerland. The beauty of nature and the peace and the calmness. Not so much noise around. All the laundry. Yeah. And this is on the other side of our apartment. And these are all the vineyards that we use for wine. And our village is very famous for wine, so people come here to drink and enjoy different tastes of wine. In 1-2 weeks, I believe it's going to be all turning yellow and orange. It'll be even more beautiful. The lake Greenise, one of the lake around the Matterhorn. The autumn is slowly coming here. The yellow. Beautiful place, really breathtaking. This is so amazing. This is Switzerland. Wow, so beautiful, so quiet, so peaceful. Okay.
저기
I love you, Jaggy.